dit aussi qu'il y a certains esprits de génie qui sont quittés au niveau de Kaba. Kaba, il nous dit qu'auparavant, bien avant que le serviteur de Dieu, l'envoyé de Dieu ne vienne, il y avait des génies qui étaient dans Kaba bien avant qu'ils viennent les chasser. Ces esprits, ils étaient 7 à venir au niveau de l'Afrique ici.
Kronkoni Nyami Sumafuya continuing to give us the reason to which humanity is struggling on earth. He mentioned earlier on to us that the evil powers that those that we call them the pastors, the malams, the fetish, they call them to use them to operate in their fields. Or Kronkoni Nyami Sumafuya said, they are all powers that belongs to the evil power we call Satan. And that while they belong to them, it is they also that Satan have also instructed them to trouble the lives of men. And so these pastors, these malams, this fetish, who go to them to help them or to use them in their affairs, anytime we go to them for assistance, it said all that they know is to destroy the lives of men. And that is what we do not know, we also go to them. Okrokoni Nyami Sumafuya continue, we mentioned that our ancestors, while they migrate from the initial land or the ancient land where they were, and approaching the promised land, which is Ghana, he said they came along with the calling of evil powers. And these evil powers is the idols they came into the nation with. They began to worship them. Okrokoni Nyami Sumafuya said that is where these evil powers travel onto our lands or onto the nation called Ghana today. He explained to us and mentioned that there are 3 bigger regions in the nation that hold some greater evil power operating in the regions. He mentioned that the Ahafo region are having 5 evil powers that are operating there. Again, when we go to the northern regions, they are having 5 evil powers that are operating there. We come to the Volta region, they are having 5 evil powers that are operating there. He mentioned to us that the Ngokpo power that we talk about, he said these also migrated from the East Africa once our ancestors got there and they were moving on to the promised land. Again, he mentioned that some evil powers that travel onto our land, he mentioned that they have traveled from the land called Saudi Arabia, from the Kaaba. He said, at the time Prophet Muhammad, may the blessing and peace of Allah be upon him, do not appear yet. By then, the Kaaba is serving as a house where they keep their idols. And so at the time Prophet Muhammad, may the blessing and peace of Allah be upon him, came, he was instructed by the Most High God to drive away all the idols that were housed in the Kaaba. So whilst he drove them out, some also traveled onto a part of the land here. And 7 of them travel from the Kaaba as evil powers dwelling there or idols that are kept there. And because Prophet Muhammad, may the blessing and peace of Allah be upon him, drove them out, they migrated and have come to settle on our part of the land, Ghana.